Hi, it's Ron Stein here. This is my shop that I'm building my home belt in. It's called a Miranda, made of wood and fabric, and been working on it for 20 years now, off and on, and it's getting close. And we'll take you in and show you. This is a wood aircraft, and basically started off with plans, modified to my own design. Went from a tube type gear to a Cessna spring type gear, just a little more streamlined and whatnot. And widened it 6 inches from the normal Miranda and lengthened it a foot. When I first started out, there was very few kits out there. It was the wood one. I knew I could kind of make my own design and easier to build to a different design rather than a kit or metal one. Is you don't need more machine tools and whatnot. So I started off with it. They're good. They're light. It's lighter. It'll be lighter than a plane of similar size, that it's a metal or tube and fabric. And but it is a lot of work, a lot more work than a standard kit or anything like that. Well, I'm just doing a few things in the shop here to make it better for working for the winter. And then I'll be taking the motor off, spring gear and all that, and be making a thing to rotate the fuselage so it's easier to work on. And then I'll be starting to cover. And it will take me probably 2 weeks to get the fabric on, and then I won't be painting it till spring, until it warms up again. Mm-hmm. And then once the fabric is done, then I can start plunking in instruments and whatnot like that. Inside here I've modified it. Most planes just got flaps like we showed you there. Mm-hmm. This one I've modified it with another contraption that I can droop the ailerons, so the whole back of the wing comes down for slower takeoff and more stability at slower speeds.
And this is an innovation that you came up with due to your experience, and
yeah,
this would be a handy thing to have.
Seen other planes with it and stuff, so that's why I did it. You know, I probably won't use it on the average, but say the engine quits, you got to put it down. Well, the slower you can put it down, the better chances you have of, you know, walking away. So
it's a good safety feature.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's been a time or two where I wished I'd just got a kit and went flying, and eventually I did buy another airplane, and I've been flying that while I'm doing this, just because you don't get to fly if that's, you know, you're missing out on time. But I think once it's all done, it'll be worth it. Like, the only bad thing with the wood airplane is you got to watch, keep it dry inside in the winter and stuff like that. I'm going to have a little shelter down that I pull the plane right out of the lake and have it covered during the winter and rainy seasons and whatnot. So it should be good. It's a lot of work if it isn't. If you want to fly, don't build one. you have to like building, and some people say, well, you're either a builder or a flyer, and I want to make sure that I'm both, not just one. So.